MimbleWimbleCoin, based on MimbleWimble blockchain, is a coin built on scarce proof of work. MimbleWimbleCoin allows network scalability, anonymity, and fungibility more compliant than previous blockchain protocols. By using Greg Maxwell's confidential transactions and signature aggregation in base layer, MimbleWimbleCoin provides the best privacy experience in all the transactions. Before talking about the MimbleWimble blockchain, let's jump into the intro. MimbleWimble is a blockchain architecture that implements a modern medium through which transactions are organized and processed. It's another version of the proof-of-work concept that allows increased anonymity and scalability of the network. MimbleWimble modifies the conventional blockchain model. It allows for a blockchain to have a more compact history, which is easier and faster to download, synchronize, and verify. There are no defining or interchangeable keys in a MimbleWimble blockchain, which ensures all transactions are just random records for an external person. Only their respective members will display the transaction details. Therefore, a MimbleWimble block appears more than a mix of several as one big transaction. This makes it possible to check and validate blocks, but they do not provide specifics of each transaction. There is no way to link each input to its respective outputs. The current MimbleWimble network debuted in 2019 and performing well with a 100% uptime. The MimbleWimble team sees the protocol as ossified, and no potential hard or soft fork is actually expected. MimbleWimbleCoin provides several key features. In this video, I will discuss the basic features of MimbleWimbleCoin in comparison to its direct competitors. While its direct competitor like Monero and Zcash are considered as privacy coin, MimbleWimbleCoin is more of an overall upgrade to the blockchain and an inevitable future direction for blockchains to move in particular if they are trying to improve the use case of money. Here, transactions are much more difficult to trace, helps to conceal the transaction amount. MimbleWimbleCoin cannot be traced as MimbleWimble has no addresses, and all amounts are encrypted, which provides more privacy. You can think of each block as a large coin join, where there is no way to correlate where funds are coming from or where they are going. Amounts are also unknown. Basically, at scale, a block would just look like a bunch of gibberish to anyone trying to analyze it. On the other hand, Zcash uses a technology called zero-knowledge succinct non-interactive argument of knowledge, where the developers of Zcash along with some outside volunteers were required to destroy certain random numbers they used in the setup. If the developers did not properly do this, they might be able to compromise the system, for instance, by creating unlimited Zcash coins for themselves silently. And Monero uses ring CT technology, which is much more private than Zcash. MimbleWimble provides the same level of anonymity feature as Monero does. Now let's talk about scalability. On 21 December 2017, there was a symptom of the scaling dilemma as the cumulative transaction cost hit $52 as all-time high. The resolution of the scaling debate largely presented itself in the form of SegWit as well as the implementation of Layer 2 solution known as the Lightning Network. The MimbleWimble protocol architecture is more scalable than any other blockchains due to its transactions takes less space in a block. This space saving is particularly accentuated when the cut-through feature is performed. While Monero's XMR is scalable, but Zcash Foundation's ZEC is not scalable at all. The third most feature is fungibility. Before that, we have to understand the term fungibility. When something is fungible, anything that fulfills the same role will simply be substituted. It is simple to share and trade. Money is a strong fungibility proof. It doesn't matter if I lend anyone €10 bill, and if they reimburse me with a separate £10 bill than that one I handed over a £10 bill does. On the other hand, if I buy a plane ticket, I can't just send the ticket to another person because it contains information that makes it unique for me and is difficult to exchange, like my name, my destination, and time of departure. The plane ticket is an indication of a commodity that is not fungible. A money really can't be a good money without being fungible. While Monero's XMR is fungible like MimbleWimbleCoin, Zcash Foundation's ZEC is not a fungible coin which lacks Zcash Foundation. Zcash Foundation's opt-in privacy doesn't improve fungibility at all because very few transactions actually use the privacy capabilities available. And while Monero is fungible, the size of the transactions is so enormous that it's hard to imagine it's working at scale. Unlike two previously existing options, MimbleWimble scales, which is in actual better than Bitcoin even. Objectively speaking, MimbleWimble-based blockchains may end up being the best money ever created due to this near-perfect fungibility at scale. Also, a good money must be scarce, and the primary measure of scarcity is the stock-to-flow ratio. This ratio divides the current stock by the annual flow. When an asset begins to gain monetary premium, then producers will want to increase the supply and capture the profit from doing so. As Safedian Amos has explained in the Bitcoin Standard, the harder it is to produce more relative to the current stocks, the better, and cheaper the good protects value for the holders. Scarcity plays the major role to be a good money system. A good money must be scarce. Here's Zcash Foundation's ZEC has the feature of scarcity, while Monero lacks this most important feature. Along with a good currency, it should also possess these features like censorship resistance and extensibility. All these features makes MimbleWimbleCoin more better than other. Now, if you may want to know who is best, then the answer would be more complicated. Thanks to many reasons, including privacy and anonymity, cryptocurrencies have become more common. Others help consumers in disguising their names and purchases. Throughout addition, consumers quest for alternative solutions in the light of growing questions regarding the privacy of early cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin. With several integrated data protection capabilities, they continue to deliver upgraded protection features to mask the identity and activities of users. If you need all the features like scalability, scarcity, fungibility, censorship resistance, extensibility, indestructibility along with privacy, MimbleWimbleCoin will be a great choice for you. Otherwise, any privacy coin can be used without no doubt.